So seriously, when's the last time you gave yourself a digital interview? What's up, unicorns? So, yeah, I've got bad news for you. The days of the yellow pages are gone. They're not coming back. So your digital footprint needs to be 100% on point. Your digital resume needs to be tightened down, because this is the way that customers today and in the future are going to figure out whether you're the right person to guide them to the successful outcome that they want. So why is it important? Well, we've all heard of the term know, like, and trust, right? It's been in sales. It's been in business for a long time. Unfortunately, now it has taken a back seat to the new paradigm of align, affirm, and connect. So the alignment phase of the customer journey, okay, which a lot of people will call the assess phase. This alignment phase is where the customer is trying to figure out whether the problem they have, the services you provide, and how you provide them align with what they're trying to accomplish. So some of the things that are very important in that are your bio. Your bio has now become something that you can't ignore. Okay, we've all written a bio before. It's in third person. It talks about how we used to move around the country a lot and we walked up, the hill to school both ways and all that. It can't be that anymore. Your bio now has become probably one of the top 10 tools in how a customer is going to do that assessment phase and see whether you align with what they're trying to do. So it needs to be written around a specific format called an EOS, or an explanation of service. Now, this explanation of service isn't new. It's been around for a long time. People used to call it an elevator pitch, right? But Coach Michael Burt is somebody that in reading his books, I have found had a very specific strategy for how that has to get written. It's 6 questions. It starts with what you believe. Next is why you believe it. After that, it's how do you act differently based on what you believe? After that, it's how does that difference affect the customer? Then it's sliding in those testimonials, showing that your process works, and then asking them a question: if you could do it for them, what makes you think I couldn't do it for you? But that EOS needs to be structured and absolutely put down. The next thing are testimonials. Testimonials can't be love fest anymore. The fact that you're a nice person and all that is great. I love those testimonies. I love to know that I touch people's hearts, but it doesn't help a future customer assess whether I'm the right fit for them and whether I can solve their problem. So what you need to do is take about 10 questions that speak about your process and your skills, okay? And then you're going to give each customer 2 of those questions. Now, you're only going to expect 1 review, but you want to think back to yourself, when I was helping this customer, what of those 10 questions really fits their experience? Because I want them to speak on that. And then you're going to go ahead and get your testimonials written in that manner. Because again, if you're going to use testimonials with an EOS, or you're just going to put them online, then it's all about making sure that people go, oh, look, he's already solved that problem before with this customer, or he solved it with that customer. Okay? And that is something that is invaluable to these people, seeing if you align with what they're trying to do. And then they get the affirmation, the affirm part from those testimonials, because they want to see that others have come before them, that you've done this before, right? It's always that State Farm commercial, right? We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. This is what your testimonials should be speaking to. Next is going out there to all these digital platforms, wherever you've got yourself a profile, and making sure that all of this messaging aligns. The alignment of this messaging is key, because we don't know where someone's going to find us. We have no idea where they're going to come upon us, right? Is it going to be Zillow? Is it going to be LinkedIn? Is it going to be anything? And let me just tell you, let me back a little bit. If you don't have a LinkedIn account, get one quickly and fill it out to the best of your ability. Don't leave anything unturned, because LinkedIn, as far as Google is concerned, is one of the #1 repositories of information about you. And when somebody Googles you, that's what they're going to get. And all of this about going out and doing this digital interview is about controlling that narrative. Okay? When somebody Googles our name, or Googles our name with realtor or business owner in the middle, we want to control that narrative. So we need to go out there and make sure that all of these things are correct, because there are some platforms out there, guys, that will yank your bio in from the MLS or yank it in from something else, and it's not the most, enlightening and bright thing that you want to have out there. And this is how some people are finding you. So you want to replace it with a narrative that you absolutely do control. The next thing, guys, is doing what I'm doing right now. Video, okay? Educational video. This starts to solidify you as an expert. This is what you want out there. How do you go out there and find all that great stuff? There's awesome websites, okay? Answerthepublic.com is a great one. And that's one of those things that you can go out there and literally type in buying a house, and they will give you all the search queries that people have done searches on in the last, I think it's 7 days. And you can literally go out and make content based on that stuff. So this is incredibly important to your business moving forward. The final part of this, guys, is the connect part. So we've talked about the alignment. Can you fix their problem? Do they think you have the skills to do that? The affirmation, okay, that's where the video and the testimonials and all that come in. Now let's talk about the connect. Google calls this the ZMOT, the zero moment of truth, okay? Most times people reach out nowadays in their business, they do it from their phone. Their laptop has become a thing that they use for research. Their tablet is for social proof. They bring it around and send it to other people, look at this, I'm thinking of buying this, what do you think? The phone is used to purchase. The phone is used to reach out. The phone is used to engage. So you have to have a way for these people to be able to get a hold of you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay. Now they will wait to speak to you in person, but they have to feel like they connected, even if it's at 3 o'clock in the morning. One of the great things that you can use out there for this is something like Calendly. Okay. Calendly will let them set an appointment at 2 a.m. It has workflows built into it. You can send them video once they've connected. You can say, hey, I'm looking forward to meeting with you. All of that can be an automated process. Not to mention the fact it makes sure that they're getting a slot on your calendar and you're not double booking yourself. Because we all know, guys, realtors never double book themselves, do they? So let's go in and look at this now. You've got Calendly in this workflow. Yes, they now feel like they've connected, like they've got an appointment, they've got a slot. And this allows you to have your day set and not miss these people when they decide to make this connection at 3 a.m. when we're asleep or when you're with customers. Okay? So let's go ahead, guys, and interview ourselves digitally. Let's look at that alignment, that affirmation, and that connection. And let's get this all together, because if not, we're going to get trounced by people that do. So hope you guys found this valuable. I would appreciate it if you want more content like this. You subscribe and follow. But I will see you later, and you guys all go be badass unicorns. Talk to you later.